Hello everyone, you know how the world is currently in the process of recovering from the pandemic even though this issue is not yet solved. Another problem has arisen, which is the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. After this, let's watch and listen to my quick discussion regarding its impact on the United Kingdom's economy.
Don't you think this situation is interesting? Because I do. I heard that the UK is known as a country that has a strong economy. I'm curious whether this conflict will affect UK economy or not.
So for your information, the UK economy's growth always increased significantly from year to year since 1997. The UK economy only dropped 2 times in 25 years. And they did a great job in maintaining their inflation under 4% from 1997 to 2020.
From what I know, the UK banned oil imports from Russia and also freezes a big amount of assets belonging to Russia in Russia banks in the UK.
So basically, this war could cause energy supplies around the world to decrease. Why? Because Russia is one of the biggest oil suppliers. The conflict that Russia has started caused Russia itself to get sanctions that restricted them from exporting their goods to most countries.
Besides that, Russia and Ukraine are also major suppliers of wheat and fertilizers. So this war will cause the food supply for most countries to decrease.
There is data that shows that the UK produces 90% of its wheat, so the wheat supplies don't directly affect their food supplies. But producing wheat needs fertilizers, so you get what I'm saying, right?
Okay, I understand the bigger picture now, but can you explain to me more specific?
So basically, the UK economy can be illustrated in this diagram, a simple aggregate supply and aggregate demand diagram, where the initial aggregate supply curve is in as short run aggregate supply 0 and aggregate demand 0. And this is the initial equilibrium. So now what happens? So the Russia imports are being banned, which results in the supply of those goods that are banned, which are oil and wheat. Now, what happens? This actually is caused by a shortage, which causes the short-run aggregate supply, the initial, to shift to the new short-run aggregate supply curve. Now, what can the UK government do to save its economy? So, they have 2 choices, which is to impose a expansionary policy and a contractionary policy. Now, what happens if the UK government imposes a expansionary policy? So, it causes the aggregate demand to shift to a new aggregate demand curve. So, an expansionary policy causes the aggregate demand to shift to aggregate demand 1, which saves the economy from recession, which causes the real GDP to stay in Y0, but however, it causes the price to increase, therefore creating an inflation. Now, or the government can choose to fix its inflation, which causes the aggregate demand to shift to aggregate demand 2. Now, from here, so the price index stays the same as the initial price index, which is in P0, but however, imposing a contractionary policy will causes the GDP to decrease to Y2, therefore causing the economy in a recession. Now, this creates a dilemma for the UK government whether they should save its economy by preventing inflation or preventing recession.
So, in the end, we can conclude that UK needs to choose between recessions and inflations, right? But which one do you think they should choose? Okay, the inflations. So, to overcome this increase in inflations, we would like to suggest that the UK government should boost its interest rates and tax. So, we can conclude that this meeting is over. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.